Hi, now we'll talk about joint ventures. Joint venture is another type of a business. This is when two companies two companies join hands together. Two different companies they join together to make a third company or a third project or a third product to make a new company, a new project or a product. For example, two big companies. Let's talk about two companies. There's this company called Sony, which we all know, and then there is this company called Ericsson. Sony and Ericsson did a joint venture and they made this cell phone called Sony Ericsson back in the old days. So, in a joint venture, the main companies are already doing their own businesses. They're already selling their own businesses. So Sony would be selling its TV, they would be selling its games. Ericsson would be selling its own cell phones and everything. But both companies joined hands together and they made a new product. It's called joint venture. The benefit over here is that both companies will share expertise because both are expert companies. They will share cost. They will also share profit. They will market their joint venture product together. They will market it together. This is what the joint venture is all about. When two companies, regardless of what their main products are, they keep on selling their main products. They keep on focusing on their main products, but they join hands together to make a joint venture, a third product. Another example I would like to give you is Mercedes. So there's this company called Mercedes. We all know that, and then there is this company called McLaren. We all know these two companies, and these two companies are amazing with their cars. So they're both making their own cars, their SUVs, their sports cars. They both are good at what they're doing. So there came a time when both the companies joined hands together. They were selling what they're already selling. They were producing their amazing cars, but they joined hands together to make a third product, which was called Mercedes SLR sports car. So it was a joint venture. If you Google Mercedes SLR, you would know. The engine was by McLaren. The body and the luxury and everything was by Mercedes. It was a joint venture. Both the companies were selling their own product. They were very good with it, and they thought, wow, let's make another very fast car. And they made Mercedes SLR. You can give any name to your joint venture. You can use your own name, both the names, like you saw in the first example, Sony Ericsson, or you can decide on just keeping one name like Mercedes SLR. Now, Mercedes had the body and the comfort and the technology. McLaren had the engine. But this was a joint venture. They did it for some time and then they stopped making their own cars. They are still producing their own cars. They were producing their own cars back in the day. The biggest benefit is, like I've said again, share cost. Both the companies are expert. One was expert in engines, one was expert in luxury. So you would share your expertise. You would share marketing. So there's so many things you're doing, which was good. The risk is shared, the most important part. If the business fails, it was not 100%. So maybe both the companies will only have to give 50% each. Of course, these were the main benefits which a joint venture has Although there are disadvantages, for example, disagreement over anything. McLaren would want it in a different way, Mercedes would want it in a different way, Sony would want it in a different way, Ericsson would want it in a different way. And yeah, profit sharing is also a disadvantage, because at the end of the day you will be sharing profit, you won't get 100% profit. So this is what joint venture is all about. Joint venture is when two or more business start a new project together, sharing capital, risk, and profits. So there can be three companies together. Do I have an example of a three company? I don't have in my mind at the moment, but company A, company B, and company C are already producing their own products. They're very good in what they're producing, amazing products. But the three companies thought, all right, let's just joint venture and make a new product, maybe D. Just an example. All right, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please do let me know.